Welcome to the Mada Hugh show. I'm Madalina.
And I'm Hugh, and we are a piano duo. I don't know if you know this, or some folks may not know this, but there is actually a lot of music written for two people playing on one piano at the same time. And this is what we are. We're two pianists playing on one piano. And eventually we're going to play some other things where we can have a second piano, but yes. That's for the future. Anyway, we're really excited about the music we're presenting, and we thought a nice way of kind of getting the word out about our music and our group would be to create this show. So I think for our first episode, we should spend a few moments, say maybe 100 words about who we are. Introduce yourself. I'll try.
Please count that.
Yeah, I know. I tend to ramble on, so I'll try to see if I can keep my story really short. But Madalina, tell us a little bit about where you're from, why you're here, and where you're headed.
Oh, God knows why we're here. Oh, my God. No, we don't want to go into that right now. So I'm from Romania. Studied my piano studies at the age of 4. Well, not actually studies, but starting to flirt with piano playing at the age of 4. I have done a lot of music studying there, and I recently decided to move to the United States to continue my exploration for music and arts and life in Philadelphia at Temple University.
Where you're pursuing your DNA.
Yes, yeah? I'm currently in the midst of doctoral studies, but more than that, what I have tried to pursue was new angles to look at music, new experiences, new adventures, new people to get inspired by. And so far, in a little bit more than 3 years, I've had a lot, and I'm very happy with what I've had. And this duo, this partnership that we are building up is one of them. Mm-hmm. So it's actually, there's no legal agreement or something like that. It was just one day we sat down, we cited through some things. And
I think we were just mutually
we decided
inspired
to go along. We silently decided to go along and start rehearsing, like, what do you want to play? I want this. What do you want to play? Well, I want that. And our first concert was in Paris,
yes,
right?
First concert was in Paris, yes.
Yes, so...
actually, before that, we actually did a live stream preparing for that. So we did a live stream, and then we went
that
to
was
Paris.
Some...
Well, that was a great preparation.
Yes,
so,
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But we also try to keep our solo career on, going, because I think it's fun to play solo. It's fun to play chamber music, piano, violin, or trio, quartet, or 4 hands, or 2 pianos. It's music. So my background is music. That's all I can say. I mean, my first teacher was the teacher that my mom had lessons with when she was, 20, something like that. So she was very old, but I mean, you don't forget your first teacher. At least you shouldn't. And then it was art high school, and then it was conservatory in Bucharest, and then, competitions, master classes, which was really great exposure. Now I'm here.
All right, my turn. 100 words or less, okay? So, let's see if I can do this. So my family is Korean in heritage, but I was actually born in Philadelphia. Studied at the Curtis Institute of Music, and I was actually faculty there for 19 years. I left because I'm a geek, I'm a techie. I love technology, and I co-founded a company called AirTurn. We created these hands-free page-turning pedals, and I was a piano solo major when I was a student there, but I ended up doing a lot of collaborative playing, and so I became actually, the head of instrumental accompaniment, Curtis. I have to say, in the ensuing years, as much as I enjoy solo work, I really love collaborating with other people. I feel like when I'm with somebody else, I can actually give more energy rather than more creative, rather than if I'm just doing it by myself. I certainly love the solo opportunities that I have, but when I can find somebody I can really collaborate with, for me that's inspiring because I feel like I get to learn so much and get challenged, because I think I can get used, kind of set in a certain way of playing, and then somebody else has a different perspective, challenging my assumptions. You're rolling your eyes, but it's actually a good thing. So, the funny thing is about playing four-hand music, I was thinking about this the other day. I've collaborated with almost every other instrument, and singers as well. Playing with another pianist, that is the most difficult kind of chamber music because of the level of precision. Okay, and of course the proximity. We're literally right next to each other.
Well, I wouldn't say that this can be an issue.
Yeah, sometimes
the issue is, like you said, precision, and because we already have
pretty strong ideas
about the instrument itself, and we know its secrets. But we have different ways of revealing the secrets or different ways of looking at them.
Sure.
So,
okay. So a little disclaimer here. I think the interesting thing is that I think people have seen our videos and our performances, and we seem to work so well together. But in reality, boy, we are at loggerheads we are fighting and arguing. But I think for a good end, we both are so passionate about the music we play that it's a challenge learning how to come together from our very different perspectives to try to mold something new and unique between the two of us, through this medium. So, in fact, we want to play something for you that kind of hints at what we need to learn to do in terms of mind reading, right?
Yes, that's actually the title of the piece. It's a question.
Right. Can you read my mind?
Yes.
The little story about the piece that we want to play for you. So we recently were invited to a barbecue party by a good friend of the place where I work at. I'm actually the vice president of Cunningham Piano. And this gentleman, his name is Tom. Tom, if you're watching this, it's such an inspiration for us. Anyway, because he was throwing this wonderful party for us, for our colleagues and everything, I said, Tom, he's got a beautiful Yamaha piano in his home that he got from us. And I asked Tom, do you have a favorite song? Because one of the things we want to do is not only play great literature, but also
make our own arrangements.
Exactly.
So many pianists have done it. Mm-hmm. I don't know, the first one that comes to mind is Liszt. For instance,
transcribing
I'm actually
symphonies
right now I'm working on Beethoven's First Symphony for solo piano because Liszt arranged all Beethoven's 9 symphonies for solo piano, and it's insane. They work, but he knew some things, right, about piano.
Anyway, so as Tom, if he had a favorite song, and this was it, he said, "Can you?" I love the love theme from the classic, the old Superman movie with Christopher Reeve and Margot Kidder. The love theme. Can you read my mind? The music written by the incomparable John Williams. So I thought, okay. So I actually wrote an arrangement, and what I thought would be kind of cool, because one of my inspirations for great piano duos, and we'll talk about other ones in future episodes, but I love Anderson and Rowe. They make these great videos. They sound phenomenal. I think they've been playing for like 20 years or something together. But their athleticism and boy, I was just like, wow, if we could kind of actually incorporate some of that kind of acrobatic in terms of playing around, over each other's hands. I thought, well, it'd be kind of cool if we took this piece and imitated what Superman and Lois Lane are doing, flying in the clouds, the gymnastics and stuff. So I thought it'd be kind of cool if we could incorporate some of that into the arrangement.
Yeah, It's whether it's solo playing or forehand playing or violin playing or singing, whatever. I mean, each context has its own acrobatic challenges.
Yeah.
But I think or even organ. So I'm discovering the challenges for organ playing. But for forehand playing, there are a lot of challenges. How to incorporate this, like you say, athletic abilities into music.
Yeah.
Right.
So, what do you think? Should we give everybody a taste of this?
Since we
crazy...
we disclaimed so much about it.
Yeah,
so.
and by the way, can you read my mind? That's actually our challenge, as a piano duo.
Yes, it is.
Learning to read each other's minds so that we can, share our unique musical perspectives.
Like meet in the middle
Yeah.
in terms of musicianship and how to make things work for a common good.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say.
Well, let's give this a try and see if we succeed in reading each other's minds.
I hope you enjoyed our little gift for you for this pilot episode. And I have a feeling that at the end of the piece, there's no concrete answer to the question.
That's an interesting perspective. Yeah, can you read my mind? I don't know. Can you?
I don't know. Sometimes we actually surprise each other by
finishing each other's
sentences or saying the same thing in the same time.
Yeah, so I think we're getting there, but it's certainly something that we're learning how to do more and more of. And anyway, we hope you'll join us on our journey as we grow as musicians, and we really are excited about some of the things we get to talk about in this format, whether you're listening to this as an audio podcast or watching this as a video show.
And also, this is a great chance for us to present to you our own arrangements for four hands, which is work in progress for now, but we have lots of ideas. So,
and listen, we would love to hear from you. If you have any suggestions, comments, feedback, questions for us, please let us know. You can visit our website at madahugh.com. You leave comments in the comments sections below. Wherever you find us, we're going to be all over social media.
Yes.
But we would love to hear from you. So stay in touch. We hope to see, of course, many of you in our upcoming concerts.
Yes. It is pretty exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. So for the Mada and Hugh show, I'm Hugh.
And I'm Madalina.
And we'll see you all next time.